Scientists don't actually have a clue how the Himalayas got so tall, study reveals. Already 60% of the mountain range's height had already formed when the tectonic plates collided. So what was there before? Think you know the Himalayas? Well, it turns out leading scientists don't either, as a new study reveals that the iconic mountains did not reach their dizzying heights in the way we previously thought they did. Considered the tallest point on Earth, Mount Everest, the tallest in the Asian mountain range, sits at 849 m high, 29,032 feet. But scientists have worked out the height of the mountains before the tectonic collision previously thought to have caused their sudden surge upwards. They found that, while the collision made them taller, the Himalayas were already tall and no one knows why. Experts have long thought that it takes a massive tectonic collision, on the order of continent-to-continent scale, to produce the sort of uplift required to produce Himalaya-scale elevations, said the study's first author Daniel Iborra, now assistant professor at Brown University, USA. This study disproves that and sends the field in some interesting new directions. Published in the journal Nature Geoscience, the study describes how scientists at Stanford Doerr School of Sustainability, USA, collaborated with scientists from China University of Geosciences. Together, they discovered a new way to measure the past altitudes of sedimentary rocks inspired by an existing technique used to examine meteorites. What they found was that the Himalayan mountains, sitting at the edges of tectonic plates, were already high before the collision happened at around 3.5 kilometers tall, 2.2 miles. This means they were a lot higher than previously thought, already more than 60% of their present-day height, in fact. This new understanding could reshape theories about past climate and biodiversity, said Ibarra. The researchers took what they knew about the processes that change the climate around mountains, and applied this knowledge to measure the mountain's altitude. On the leeward, or downwind, side of mountains, warm air rises and cools, condensing into rain and snow. This means the other side is dry, often known as the rain shadow, making deserts common here. But as the warm air rises, the chemical composition of its rain changes. Heavier isotopes, variations of elements like oxygen that contain more neutrons, drop out of the clouds first. The rain sheds lighter isotopes, meanwhile, nearer the mountaintops. The clues lie in the rocks. The scientists measured the Himalayan rocks' isotopic composition to determine their ancient altitude in an analysis that took 3 years. There are maybe 8 labs in the world that can do this analysis, said Paige Chamberlain, professor of Earth and Planetary Sciences and senior author of the study. The findings are of high interest to climate modelers. The study of mountains is interlinked with climate studies, as weather and the plants and animals that live there shift according to the mountain's formation and structure. The results mean that ancient climate models around the Himalayas will need to be recalibrated, perhaps leading to new theories on the ancient climate of southern Tibet. Other well-known mountain ranges like the Andes and the Sierra Nevada will likely be reassessed too.